Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Team World and the East All-Stars. Here we go. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Rui Hachimura out there with Barrett. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Irving kicks to Embiid. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Team World. And the pass to Barrett. Shoots over Leonard. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Hachimura.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Irving for three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively. Guys who thinks that they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thank you, David. Barrett with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard the pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. And Team World will come the other way. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now Leonard, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beal finds Embiid. Now here's Tatum. He's covered by Hachimura. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Irving's got 5.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Outside Tatum. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Team World out in front, up 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Team World.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Handle out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Conley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spots. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Doncic against Conley. And that one's good. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for Team World. Outside, Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Randall kicks to Conley. And it's Randall, top of the key. Shoots over Hachimura. Randall no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
2 minutes remaining.
Here it finds Hachimura. Lays it up off the glass.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Levine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Barrett for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Team World leading by 8. 104 left now here in the second. Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Now here's Harden. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Williamson dishes to Leonard. Pass to Harden to stop the run. It's Clark with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Clark. That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Barrett. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for R.J. Barrett. Irving kicks to Leonard. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And so it's Team World. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Get ready for your East All-Stars.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So Team World's 5 right now. Hachimura out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Barrett, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And the rejection by Clark. To the inside, Embiid with the steal. To the paint, here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, he's got such a good understanding of when to go after the steals. Excellent instincts defensively from Embiid there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Now, Mike Conley was a first-time All-Star in 2021 and is still a top-tier point guard. His teammate Donovan Mitchell says, when you have a guy like that who can control the game, it makes my job easier. Mike always has a feel for what's needed. He's big time. Kevin, back to you.
What an important influence he is on that team. Such a big part of what they do. DA, thanks. Now, here is Irving. After Luka Doncic's miss, Leonard the pass to Tatum. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Clark. To the middle. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
1:27 left in the third quarter. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Get ready for your East.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 11. Mitchell finds Randall. Levine, the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
That's just simply sheer tenacity from Vucevic on the board. Staking out his territory and then making his presence felt underneath the basket.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game here.
The line for one.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. And they double up Doncic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The East trailed by 8. Mitchell outside. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Levine. Over Bennett. Levine can't hit. And Clark has got the ball here for Team World. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Here are the East All-Stars. Mitchell right side. Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got his first basket.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Hachimura. The East trailed by 9. Mitchell outside. 11 feet away. Basket good.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
For Team World, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
One shot.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And so it's Team World with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tatum. And it's Williamson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Timeout. And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now a timeout called by the East. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Bradley Beal comes in for James Harden. And a change for Team World. Hachimura is checked in for Josh Okogie. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Irving's shot is good.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Team World leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Again, Team World good for 2.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Outside Leonard. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Tatum trying to break free. And the basket is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by Team World. No good on the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Doncic looking it over. Clark trying to get open.
Luka
And he makes
Doncic.
good on the layup. And Team World leads by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Doncic.
All-Stars foul
And
call.
2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
At the line for Team World, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So no problem for Team World as they get the
That's
win.
the end of the game.
A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead
everyone for
silent
coming out
by
and
the time
supporting your
GA
team.
this one
Please
wound
get on
down.
the
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.